Hello, class. This is Mrs. Kendrick, and today we will be continuing our unit on the five senses. Today we're going to take some time and learn about the sense of sight. At this time, please pause the video lesson and click on the link below the image. This link will open in a new window, so make sure you come back to our lesson after the video ends. Please enjoy our class sing-along, Senses by High Five. Which body part do we use for the sense of sight? You guessed it, our eyes. And we have two of them versus one nose and having one mouth. Our eyes allow us the opportunity to use our vision. Vision is our ability to see the world around us. Our vision is our strongest sense. Exactly what does our sense of sight do? Our sense of sight is used when we look at things around us. We use our eyes to see things. How does our eyes work? Our eyes work almost like a camera. Light enters through the iris and the pupil. It passes through the lens of your eye and is recorded on the back of your eye, which is known as the retina. Do you see something wrong with this picture? Absolutely. Do you know that your eye takes an upside down picture of the thing that you're looking at? But why is the image taken upside down? The image is taken upside down because your eye sends the picture to your brain, and your brain then turns the picture the right way up and tells you what you are looking at. Now, is that cool or what? All human beings are made different, and we all have different eye colors and sizes. Some eyes are blue, some eyes are brown, some eyes are even green. Some eyes are also big in size, and some eyes are small. What color are your eyes? Do you know why your eyes are the color that they are? Your eyes are the color that they are because of something called genes. And I don't mean the blue jeans that you wear. Genes carry information from your mother and your father to determine your eye color and the way you will look. So you can thank mom and dad for the beautiful color of your eyes. Did you know that all living creatures use their eyes for the sense of sight? Animals have eyes too, but not all of them have two eyes like human beings do. For example, the honeybee has two compound eyes and three simple eyes. They have a total of 5 eyes. Their brains collect the images from all 5 eyes to help them see an object. Their vision is usually pretty blurry and not very clear. Birds must have good eyesight for safe flying. They have 2 eyes, and they are the largest eyes for their size in the animal kingdom. Frog eyes come in a stunning range of different colors and patterns. Most frogs see well only at a distance, but they have excellent night vision. Their bulging eyes allow them to see what's in front of them, to the sides of them, and a little bit of what's behind them. Can you believe that houseflies have 4,000 lenses in their eyes? They are able to see many different objects at one time. Although they have so many lenses, houseflies have very bad eyesight. Dogs have 2 eyes and are able to see in color. They can see the colors blue and yellow very well, but not the color red. Their vision is also much fuzzier, not clear, than ours, but they are able to detect motion far better than we do, and they see better in low light. Now, boys and girls, let's take a moment to see if you can pick out the pictures that you can see with your eyes only, but you cannot touch. Correct. You can see the moon and you can see the sun, but you cannot touch them. What's another picture that you can see but you cannot touch? Great job! You can see a rainbow, but unfortunately, we can't touch it. Did you know that some people have to wear glasses to help them see, or contact lenses, such as myself? Everyone should wear sunglasses to protect their eyes from the sun, and some people have to wear glasses that they call goggles to protect their eyes while they work. Although our vision is very important to our five senses, sometimes people have problems with their sight. When people have problems with their sight, they may be able to see just a little with both eyes, see things only if they are very close, see everything blurry or fuzzy, see well only in good lighting. They may also be able to only see with one eye. Some people can only see certain colors, which is known as color blindness. And unfortunately, some people are not able to see at all, which is known as being blind. Some people are born blind, which means again not able to see, and sometimes an injury to the eye or an eye disease, sickness, can cause blindness. People who are blind depend a lot more on their other senses, such as touch, taste, smell, and hearing. Have you ever wondered why do we have tears and how are they made? There are small glands inside of your upper eyelid. Their job is to make tears to keep the surface of your eyeball clean and moist and help protect your eye from damage. When you blink, and we do that quite often, your eyelids spread the tears over the surface of the eye. Small things that are on your eye, like specks of dust, wash into the corner of your eye next to your nose. Sometimes tears flow over your lower eyelid when you cry or when you have allergies, but mostly the tears flow down a tiny tube at the edge of your lower eyelid next to your nose. If you look carefully, you can see a tiny dot that is in the beginning of that tube. This tube carries the tears to the back of your nose, and this is why your nose runs when you cry. Your sense of sight is your first alert to danger. Always look around you and be aware of your surroundings wherever you go for anything dangerous that can hurt you or those who love you. Always tell your parent or an adult if you are in danger or if you see danger. Now let's take a look at some fun facts about the eye. Did you know that a human eye is made up of more than 2 million working parts? Did you know that 80%, which is a lot of what we learn, is through our eyes? We learn a lot by what we see. And lastly, did you know that an ostrich eye is bigger than its brain? Now let's just take a brief moment to review what we've learned so far about our sense of sight. We've learned that our sense of sight is our strongest sense. Both humans and animals have eyes to see and use the sense of sight. Some of the problems people have with their eyesight are blurred or fuzzy vision, color blindness, which means they're not able to see colors clearly, and some people are blind, unfortunately not able to see at all. Our eyes have tear glands that help to keep our eyes clean and to help express our emotions when we are sad or extra happy. And lastly, our sense of sight can keep us safe by helping us identify danger quicker than all of our five senses. Now, boys and girls, can you guess what time it is? You got it. It's time to practice what we have learned today about the sense of sight. Now, the materials that I will need you to gather is first ask a parent or an adult to help you. You will need a blindfold or a scarf, a box of colorful crayons, a pencil, and your worksheet that was sent home today from school. It's activity time. The instructions for this activity are: your parent or an adult will first cover your eyes gently with a blindfold or a scarf. No peeking allowed. Kindly ask them to take your hand and lead you around the house. Using only your other available senses of touch, smell, taste, and hearing, try your best to identify each object you touch without looking. Now trade places and let your parent or an adult try to identify the objects. How many objects were you able to identify correctly without using your sense of sight? Was it hard to identify these objects without being able to see them? You may now proceed with completing your eyes closed worksheet, and please be sure to bring it to class with you on tomorrow.